Before we start actually learning to divide by decimals, let's take a look at a simple division equation using whole numbers to help us understand some of the principles behind decimals and division. So when we take a look at this very basic division question, we see that we have 24 divided into 6 groups should give us 4 in each group. Okay? Or we could say that if we take 24 and divide it into 6 groups, it should be 4 in each group, or 24 divided into groups of 6 gives us 4 groups. Either way you do it is correct. Well, if we take a look at this, we also know that 24 is the same as saying 24.0 or 6.0. We can put as many zeros behind there as we want. It's not going to change the value of things. But what's interesting is this decimal point. What we're going to do, and I hope you have a calculator right now because you can try this out, is I'm actually going to move this decimal place. I'm going to start by moving this decimal place 1 point to the left. And if I do that to one side, I'm going to do it to the other side as well. So this equation now becomes 2.4 divided by 0.6. And when we calculate that out using our calculator, we discover that the answer is 4. So even though we have changed the numbers here by moving the decimal place, because we've moved the decimal place the exact same between the two numbers, our answer does not change. As a matter of fact, we could do that as many times as we want, as long as we're moving them the equal number of space for both numbers. So for example, if I change this to now 0.24 divided by 0.06, my answer is still 4. The same applies if I were to go the other direction. Instead of moving it left, if I decided to move it right, and I changed this to 240 divided by 60, my answer would still be 4. When we recall basic division principles, we understand that when we have an equation like 24 divided by 6, we can simply rewrite that as 6 into 24 using long division method. And when we do our long division methodology, we can see that we can simply finish the equation to determine that 6 goes into 24 a total of 4 times. We can actually use this exact same method in order to divide decimals. Let's say, for example, we had 2.4 divided by 6. Well, this should prove to be fairly interesting because we're going to rewrite this equation as 6 into 2.4. Well, what we have to do in this case is we are going to simply just put the decimal directly above where it is currently, and we are going to just simply forget about it. And then what we have to do is we just have to start the process of long division as if the decimal is not even here. So for example, we would say, how many times does 6 go into 2? Well, obviously it goes in 0 times because it can't go into 2. 0 times 6 is 0. We do our subtraction, and then we bring down our other number. 6 goes into 24. It goes in a total of 4 times. 4 times 6 is 24. And we have completed the equation.